Okay, so this one is the Dragon Matsuri. Byunei is the Dragon Lord, and then all the other characters in the banner are all dragon. So we have Snowy, Genchan, Dora, and Gwayne. So let's look at what they do. So I think the best in the banner from what I heard is Byunei. Like I said, I haven't got the chance to read them when the data mine was ready. So this is the art. It looks really cool. And one of the artists I collaborate with, well, she allowed me to use her artwork, Lupinu's-san. So she made a really good artwork of Byunei. So I'll put it in the comments where you can see Lupinu's-san's art. It's really cool about Byunei. Okay, so Byunei has, first one is a fast support, and then targets to self. So in a battle, you can only use it once, so you can awaken it to BP 0. So it buffs endurance, agility, intelligence, and willpower, extra large effect. And then she buffs herself with defense up, extra large effect, and then gives everyone heat up, large effect. So that's a 15% heat up. Okay, and then second one is 7 to 5 BP AoE. So when the attack hits, it deals moral down medium effect to all targets. So there is no chance. It guarantees when the attack hits, moral down medium effect would take effect, and it lasts for 2 turns. Last one is a 15 to 12 BP. It's a fast single target slash and blunt. It does an attack and then it gives everyone damage block one time. So we covered this in the past where there's 2 types of damage block. So there is a damage block where it doesn't have the one time. That's usually lasts for 1 turn, and you can dodge any incoming attacks coming your way. So that's similar to, say, who was that? Chinese New Year Final Empress, I believe. So she has a 25% chance, if I'm not mistaken, to go in a dodge stance. So that's the same thing, I think. But rather than deflecting, you still take the hit and then you take 0 damage. So say if an enemy doesn't attack to you that does paralyze or whatever ailment, you might still get the ailment, but you take 0 damage. So same thing for damage block one time. So damage block one time, so as the name implies, it allows whoever has the buff to get 0 damage. And again, you take the hit, you don't dodge it, you take the hit and you might get any effects that's included in that attack, where it be debuff or an ailment. So just to take note of that. And the good thing about the single damage block is you can stack it as much as you can. So this is the good thing about Beachside Labelle, where whenever she does a single target attack, whether it be a normal attack or a skill, that she would follow up with her skill number 1, which has a 25% chance to buff herself with damage block one time. So that's really helpful when I did my run with Egg. Okay, so that's Byunei. And then for ability, so she has defense force 2. So attack up, large effect, so that's 15, I believe. And then turn ends, she gets BP plus 2. Second ability is turn end, she gets BP plus 1. And then at battle starts, she gets BP plus 2. So she has power charge 2, and so far she gains BP plus 3 at end of turn. And then last one is maximum voltage according to the kanji. I can read the kanji, the katakana, not kanji. So at turn starts, buff self with heat up, extreme effect, and then it does 5 times per battle. So yeah, extreme effect. I'm trying to count. So medium, small is 5, medium is 10, large is 15, extra large is 20, extreme probably is 25, if not 30. I don't know. But yeah. Hey Jer, thank you for joining. Do you know extreme effect for heat up? How much it is? I think it's gonna be either 25 or 30, right? But yeah, that's Byunei. So she's really strong, and she gains 3 BP every end of turn. So and then she starts with BP plus 2, so power charge 2. So she can use skill number 3 to start the battle. So everybody gets a damage block one time. That's pretty helpful. Okay, let's see the animation. I know one of my viewer, Sort or Stola, is wants to see the animation. I love the animation on that skill number 3. Okay, so that's Byunei. Now we have Gwayne. So Gwayne has scale attack. So scale attack is 2 to 1 BP, single target, slash and blunt, and then gives moral up small effect to self for 2 turns. Next one is Rampage Scratch. So Rampage Scratch is AoE slash and then does a crit to human and beast. So it's 13 to 10 BP. And then last is, I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna try to read it. So it's single target, blunt and thunder. So he buffs self with attack boost, large effect for 3 turns, and then does the attack afterwards. And then yes, Jer, sorry, thank you for the correction. Scale attack is guard up, small effect rather than moral up. Thank you for that. Okay, so ability number 1 is when doing a weak point attack, heals self, extra small effect, and then gives self BP plus 2. And then ability number 2 is Dragon Switch. So Dragon Switch, when you're doing a slash element attack, give an attack boost to self, large effect for 3 turns, and then give BP plus 1 to self. If you're doing a thunder element attack, give a defense boost to yourself, small effect for 3 turns, and heals self with extra small effect. So as you know, Gwayne has a lot of slash and thunder element, so Dragon Switch would basically stack the attack boost to himself, and as you know, attack boost would stack with one another compared to moral up where you can only have one of the higher effect. And then last ability, when doing a weak point attack, gives a heat up to self medium effect, and it can only be triggered 5 times per battle. And then when taking a damage that's considered a resist, or actually when taking damage that's resisted, you know, with proper gear resistance with specific element, he gets a defense up medium effect, and it also triggers 5 times per battle. That's pretty good. So he gets 50% heat up and 50% defense up because it's both medium effect. And then he gets all the attack boost and defense boost whenever you use slash or thunder element. I think the problem with Gwayne is there is no slash and thunder for his skills. Excuse me. As far as his preview style goes. So you have to switch between whatever to get the slash or thunder element benefit. Good thing I have Gwayne in JP. I don't have Gwayne in global. Okay, I like the Dora animation better. You know, the preview style. But yeah, that's Gwayne. And then while I have 7 people watching, I just wanna insert this real quick. I wanna give a quick shout out to Ultima Patria, Sato-san. for the awesome hawk artwork we have on display. So his Twitter handle is Ultima Patria. If you have the chance, please visit his page. He does a lot of artwork and mostly it's Saga Frontier 1. And he also does a lot of the other characters like Anya, Liam, and so on. So yeah, Sato-san, thank you so much for your artwork. It looks so awesome. And it's to build the hype for the upcoming Romancing Saga Minstrel Song remaster. But yeah, thank you so much, Sato-san. Okay, continue on with Dora. So for Dora... Oh, sorry. Okay, Dora is Red Thunder. It's Column? I still get confused with Column and Row. So I think this is Column. Column, Heat, and Thunder. So for 4 to 3 BP. And then skill number 2, again, Column. 12 to 9 BP, Heat and Thunder. And then last is Draconic Roar. So it's an AoE, Heat and Thunder. 12 to 9 BP for A damage. And then, first ability is a turn ends. For that turn, if there is no damage obtained, I think. So a turn ends, Dora would get BP plus 4. So I think it would be really good for farming because let me see. We'll run through the ability first. Okay. Second ability, improve damage, large effect, so 15%. And then when doing an AoE type of damage, increase the damage with extra large effect, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I gotta have the translation for the second ability. Unless Jer, do you know what the second ability does? Especially the second line. I think when you do an AoE skill that it improves the damage further with extra large effect. I don't know. And then the third one is Battle Great Tension. So that's extreme effect. So it's tension 6 and then BP plus 1 at start of battle. So tension 6 is 30% attack if I'm not mistaken. His tension 4 is 15, 5 is 20, 6 is 30, yeah. And then 7 is 40. Okay, so Dora starts with 11 and then gains BP plus 4 if no damage for that turn. So, hey Andy, thank you for joining. So if he used Draconic Roar, 9 BP, 11 minus 9 is 2, plus 4, 6, plus 3, 9. Oh, he can do, Dora can do this twice in a round then, the Draconic Roar, with this. That's pretty good. Oh, hold on. Is it? It doesn't say, Jer, if it's column or row damage increase, because it says Zentai Kogeki, so Zentai is AoE. Zentai Kogeki o yobi something something Kogeki no damage ga akeru. So it should be AoE damage only. It doesn't say in any of the text at the bottom whether it also improves column or row. I don't see the kanji at least. Oh. Huh. That's cool then. Thank you, Mr. Sun. And hello, thank you. How are you? But yeah, this is Dora. So just to be clear, the effect of that ability just impacts Dora, right? Not everyone. Dora's animation is always cool. I love it. Now I love Dora, but I don't have the jewels. Okay. Next up is Genryu. So Genryu, or what I call Genchan, because he's called Geni in global. Okay. I don't know what this is, so I'm not gonna read it. But it's AoE 1 to 0 BP, heat and cold. The second one is single target, blunt and heat, random 2 to 4 hit single target, for 8 to 6 BP E damage. And then last one is fast AoE, heat and cold for 17 to 14 BP. Oh, that's cool then. Thank you, Mr. Sun. So, sorry, just to go back real quick with Dora. Mr. Sun shared that recoil damage doesn't impact the first ability, because the first ability, it says if Dora doesn't take any damage for that turn, Dora would gain BP plus 4 at the end of turn. So Mr. Sun confirmed that recoil damage from the previous style doesn't impact that one. Okay, sorry, I just had to share that real quick, and then we'll continue on with Genchan. So Genchan, we run through this one, and then last one is fast AoE. Okay, we run through this. Okay, ability. Power charge 4, so battle starts BP plus 4. And then second one is if everybody is alive, gives everybody large attack boost, large damage up, so that's 15%, I think. And then last one is weak great tension. So weak great tension is tension 6, and then when doing weak point damage, 15% attack up, because it's large effect. So tension 6 is 30% attack. Okay, animation. Oh, looks like the attack from Snowy then. Okay. Oh wait, that's pretty cool, the last one. So Genchan would be able to open with skill number 3 because of power charge 4. Okay. We go to Snowy. Snowy looks cool with the scarf. I'm happy with the new Snowy style, because I have all the style in global. I love Snowy. Okay, so first one, it's AoE cold, and then gives everyone extra small heal. So it's 3 to 2 BP, so kind of like Christmas Final Empress in a way, but Christmas Final Empress has a sun element. Next one is something. It's a healing skill, single target, so it gives it heals for D type of heal. I'm sorry, my mind is blanking, but yeah, it a single target heal, and then gives guard up medium effect for that target as well for 2 turns. And then last one is sublimation. I don't know what that word is, but sublimation twister, if I read it correctly. So it's a 13 to 10 BP single target, heat and cold element. Snowy would buff self with attack boost, large effect for 2 turns, and then do the attack afterwards. The first ability is White Stream. So White Stream at turn ends gives overdrive gauge to self, small effect. And then when doing an overdrive attack, it would follow up with Sublimation Twister. That's triggered at rank 1. That's cool, because this one is just attack boost to self. So just to repeat myself earlier, attack boost stacks with one another. Okay, second ability, when doing weak point damage, damage up extra large effect, and then when resisting a damage, mitigate the damage with extra large effect as well. So extra large is 20% for damage and then 30% for mitigate, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I'm correct with that number. And then of course with the overdrive attack chain that he would get over great tension. So over great tension is tension 6 and then increase overdrive and combo damage with large effect. I'm happy, Snowy. Your kit is so good. I can't wait for you in global. Okay, what is this one? Sublimation Twister. Okay, that's cool. Okay. I like that little scarf on Snowy. Sorry. But yeah, that is the banner. I am now hyped with everyone after reading through the skills because it's my first time running through it. During the release, I was so tired that I didn't read the data mine yet. But yeah, if only I had the jewels in JP, I would try to get Byunei and Dora. Dora would be a good farmer, but definitely they might get changed in global depending on where we are when this banner gets released. But definitely time skip for this banner would be pretty bonkers if they do that. You know, when we got the Saga Frontier one really early. So we'll see. We're still missing the 27th anniversary for Romancing Saga 3 celebration. So that's why I don't know what they're gonna do in global. In JP, like I said, there's this banner and then there's also the Ellen and the Muse banner. So we're gonna run through that after. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording for this and then I'm gonna record a separate one for the Ellen banner.